you know. So we have an amazing, talented, young man with us today on the podcast. I almost said on the show. So I'll let him introduce himself because it is too heavy. I cannot do it on my own. So, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll for Eric Limani.
So permit me to use the word president.
That's all I need to mic accent there.
Which one is brethren?
Yeah. Brethren is mostly used in a religious circle.
Yeah.
My brother. My name is Eric Limani, but I prefer to be called Afan. Afan is my tribal name.
Wow.
Wait, Afan is actually your tribal name?
Afan is actually my tribal name.
Like Afan soup?
No, not Afan.
I was about saying that.
Yeah, that's my tribal name.
That I could just say a fan.
No, don't say Afan.
Okay.
So what's up now? How you doing today? It's been a minute. It's been a while I saw you. How you been?
Wait, what's the last time? Because 2 days ago.
Wow. I like that.
So why I decided to pick up folk and soul music instead of R&B is because of the fact, I said it before, R&B is what's it called? Blues.
Yeah.
Their lyrics are shallow. So but for folk and soul music, I get to see places where I listen to songs, right? For instance, I could just say, Reshi, there's a mirror in your eyes. And while I look into your eyes, I see when I go and breathe. Do you know what that means?
So, Reshi, do you know what that means?
What do you mean? Carry on.
So that's the beauty of folk and soul music. It's not just about saying things the normal way. They try to be figurative for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I picked up folk and Afro music. Not Afro, like Afro.
Okay.
So Afro soul and Afro folk. Afro soul is doing Afro, like it's doing soul music the Afro way.
Okay.
That's Afro soul.
African.
Yes. And doing folk music, when you call it Afrofolk, it's you doing folk music the African way.
That folk stuff, like, is it like folk tale?
Yeah, folk music, it's basically traditional music.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what folk music was.
So how was, sorry? Go ahead.
No, ladies first, you know, it's your day. It's your day. There's a mirror in your eye. There's a mirror in your eye. So.
But then how has been the journey thus far? Like, is it like people here accepted you was a support from home, community, people like Bobby? Like, how has been the journey thus far?
Well, there's been a lot of resistance. A lot. Scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably say the acceptance is like 3 or 4.
Wow.
Yeah, for real.
Is it like?
And I really appreciate the 3% or 4% percentage of reception. So the last project I did was, the first project I did was called Traveler. So the real lovers of folk and soul music reached out to say how they were appreciating how much love they gave us of the kind of lyrics I tried to tell us. As much as I the last one again was Back Home. Back Home was me trying to water down my lyrics, just try to sound a little bit, just so that people can be able to get to understand what I was saying. But the reception is not really good, and reason is because of the fact that people don't understand what I'm trying to do. But there are a lot of people, but at the same time there are people that understand that this is where this guy is coming from, this is where it's going to. And I've had encounters where someone actually reached out to me and said, I am a physio, that's my tribe from Justice Doctor.
I thought you were bearable.
No, I'm not bearable. I am from that state. My name is Afan. My father's name is Game, and my great father's name is Azim. So I actually grew up in the village.
So you're from
there's a long story. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Whoa.
So what was I saying? I'm trying to.
Yeah, you're talking about the people.
Yes. Alright, so when I put out the last project back home, someone reached out to me and said, why can't you sing in Pidgin? Or why can't you sing in Izere? That's my dialect. But I'm not really fluent with speaking my dialect.
Okay.
Yeah, and so most times what I try to do when I want to sing in my dialect, I write in English and then I give it to someone to help me translate it in my dialect. And that's really difficult.
Yes.
Why it's difficult is because I can write very good poem in English and then give it to someone to translate it to Israeli. There's always a distortion.
Of course.
The message often gets lost at a point because of we might not have direct translations and so meanings get lost. So that's been a challenge for me. And then another challenge is people who just want to dance. Africans want to dance. And it's really difficult for me to go out of my zone to try to, but I can actually do it too. For real, like
danceable track.
Yes, if like for real, if it puts me in a song where let me say who's popular. If you put me in a song yes, but if you put me in a song with Fizzy or let's say Omali, I can flow.
Are you sure?
Like for real.
No, I believe you.
Like anytime, any day you can try me, I can flow.
Okay.
Even Afrobeat, right? I listen to it very well.
Eric, I think you need to give us some Afrobeat.
I listen to Afrobeat very, very, very well. Yes, I listen to music generally. I listen to reggae.
Different genre.
Different genre. I listen to music from Northern Africa.
I was just gonna ask you, right, before you proceed, is that this thing has always been, I think, should we call it like a gap now? Is it generational gap or something? In terms of back in the days, when Plantation Boys, I don't know if you know Plantation Boys. Okay, the likes of Plantation Boys and some other people were doing R&B that kind of slow music back then, and it was well accepted. As a matter of fact, I think it was like the new dawn.
That was the rave of the moment.
Yeah, you understand. So, and the likes of Praise and Bez,
yes,
you understand, and at that time too, they were still kind of trending, but all of a sudden, it just went, it went off. The likes of Praise were nowhere to be found. Yanya came into the industry with that kind of slow song, Truly Love You, So now the question is, now if you look at the lyrics, just like you said, even back then we used to say that R&B had meaning, but you're not saying that R&B, like say R&B right, it's kind of shallow.
It's shallow.
Lyrics.
I see the
so how would I go describe now the music, the genre or the lyrics in music, in songs rather these days, like the Rema,
Charlie Poppy.
Okay.
The lyrics. Wait. All right. First of all, right. I would like to say. I would love to say that I am sincerely a Christian. Okay. I believe in God. I believe in the ministry of Jesus Christ full time. Right.
Okay.
So for me, if I'm going to write lyrics, right, if my lyrics are not going to reflect my belief, right, that means I failed. So for someone that doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, we just say, okay, this lyrics is good. Or someone that doesn't believe in morality, global morality, we say, this lyrics is good. But when you look at some of these lyrics and some of these people are writing, they are very, very, very poor writing. I'm very serious. Anytime, I'm very serious. Anytime, any day, right? I say these guys are very poor writers. They don't know how to write. So, and some of the lyrics that we don't understand how diabolic these guys can be. We just listen, we dance, and we get carried away by the rhythm and then the melody. Afrobeat has one of the nicest melodies on earth. When you want to talk about melody, it's very beautiful. But when it comes to lyrics, depth, we're really poor. So when we're talking about R&B, how old these guys are, Plantation Boys, Bezida, Kula, Trees. Do you know that Niniola is a very good R&B singer?
Tell us something
because what's that song?
Okay,
Niniola, Teddy's sister.
Yeah, Niniola.
Yeah, she's a very, very, very good R&B singer. The same thing with Yaya. Yaya is a very good R&B singer. Then there was another guy called Captain Femi then.
Okay, Capital FM, FEMI.
Oh man, those guys.
That's
But
Kenny's
why?
music.
Yes, Kenny's music. Why these guys drifted was because of the business aspect of the music.
That's what I want you to elaborate on.
If you want to sing regular R&B love song, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to get that acceptance in Africa. So they drifted because of the market. They needed to give. It's a very simple thing, right? What does the customer want? Give the customer what he wants, and you get paid. Or do the music for the passion, and you go broke. But it's actually easier now, right?
Yeah.
It's actually easier now if you have little capital to be able to sponsor the music. Like the kind of music I do now, I do Afrofolk and Afrosoul. If you should give me $1 million right now, but let me just say $500,000, I'm going to go all around Nigeria. Yes. We have people that just check out. Johnny Cruz started doing Afrofolk. When he started, it was Afrofolk that he was doing.
Okay.
But along the way, he started drifting to do. I don't want to say. But if I should have enough money, I can be able to, with the technology we have now, the advancement of social media, I can be able to market my music outside to people that are not even Africans. Through sponsored posts, articles, and that to be able to move to a global society.
You're listening. It's time to come in first, you know what I mean?
Okay, so earlier you said that the acceptance from the general music that you do, on a scale of 1 to 10 is on a 2.
Yeah.
Why are you still on that? Like, why are you still doing it? Why haven't you switched?
Actually, I'm in love with music, and I'm in love with originality. I have to do something that I love. I cannot sing what I don't enjoy and what I don't love and expect people out there to enjoy. In as much as there are people that will not enjoy it. If I should walk in a room, right, where and I want to, let's imagine I walk in a room and then there are hundreds of people, or thousands, and then I want to preach and talk about Jesus, and then I started preaching, and at the end of the day, I was able to get one person out of 100. I am satisfied. So it's the same thing with the music. I will always try as much as I can to be able to put out good lyrics, family-friendly lyrics. The children can be able to listen to and learn. Married people can be able to listen to and learn. And singles can be able to listen to and learn.
Even if it doesn't put food on the table.
Even if it doesn't put, that's why in Nigeria, right, you have to get other sources of income. That's why
I want you to say
that's
that.
Why I mean to agriculture. I am not doing music. The highest, Reshi, I'm saying this, like the highest I was paid in this jaws, gig, in this job, was 50K.
Came.
What?
Yes,
highest. So
the highest I was paid in this town. It was actually even a private gig. Yes, so I was called. I'm saying this probably. I'm very sure there are lots of young guys that young people that really want to go into this, but you have to be ready for this. I was invited for. It wasn't the highest was 70K. I remember the first one was 50. So I was invited for a private gig. It was actually a private gig.
Oh, okay.
No pictures, no videos. Wow. So when you're coming, you're going to
drop.
They already have a list of people that are coming. And then when I was there, there was my name already in the box. So that was when I dropped my everything. I went in. It was here in Retail. I went and performed. At the end of the day, before I left the place, I forgot my name. So if you want to do the kind of music that we do for money, then go. You're going to be in
not even just your kind of music. For me, I would say music as a whole. Like if you want to do music in this country, because this country is what I know. If you want to do music in this country, you will be like if you don't have other sources of income, like you said. Last time we brought Heavenly Dawa on the same podcast, and he also said he's a into fashion, farmer.
Big shout out to Heavenly. Heavenly is my guy.
Do you understand? So he does a lot of stuff. So you're saying the same thing again. That's why I want the young ones to learn. It's not about dripping. You drip from head to toe, but you're still broke. You don't have any other thing you're doing aside music.
It's foolish. Don't even try.
So as the beautiful and the talented songwriter that
Did you say
you
beautiful?
are, yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
nice.
And I'm not like Bobby, I'm a good person.
I don't understand.
I felt flattered.
Me might have a clothes.
Beautiful on the surface. You could just say, as people looking.
I'm like, wait.
Oh,
Did you feel that? No.
You look at it and say,
Yeah, no, yeah. So Eric, where did you get your inspiration from? Like, where did you graduate with inspiration from? Is it heartbreak,
Sorry.
love, food? Like, if you want to write, where did you derive inspiration to write from?
Art is universal and so big and generous. So, first of all, there are two ways of deriving inspiration. Life experiences, my personal experience, by wisdom I mean Reshi's experience, Paul's experience, the tree, the cars, the beautiful food, the beautiful the educated books I read, the beautiful smile, Bobby's car, or Victoria's silence. These are inspirations, right? So let me give you an example.
Yeah.
Let me use Victoria's silence. I could just decide to play with metaphors. Let's say Victoria's silence, right? Is how I feel when you're next to me. It gives me peace. Do you understand? Yes. So her silence comes with
That
peace.
serenity.
It comes with that serenity. So it's so beautiful that I get inspirations from. I can pick up an inspiration from this flower, from that bird, from the painting in this beautiful place, from everything. So you just have to. The universe is so generous that we have everything that we need. So inspirations are everywhere. It's so beautiful. So basically, I pick up in my inspirations from life experiences and then people's experiences.
Wow. Okay, I was just gonna say, earlier you said you're more of a songwriter than of a singer, or a vocalist. So, like, how many songs have you written for people? Because I do know you write for people, right?
I write for. I can't call his name.
No, you don't.
No, you don't have to.
Since you're.
I write. I've wrote about 3 songs for one of the biggest R&B singers in Nigeria. I don't want to call his name based on
You tell me afterwards.
I'll tell you.
Don't tell me anything.
So probably there are about two people also that know about this. I've got 2 of my friends, Doc and probably my ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
So I wrote, and annoyingly, right, one of them is actually a popular song. Yes.
So we're sitting with a super duper star.
Yeah.
You
know how these things work, Reshi. If I write a song for Reshi, let's say Reshi is a lister. She's a lister, right?
Yeah.
I can come to Reshi. Oh, Reshi can say, Eric, I want you to write a song for me. I'm going to pay you 500. Right?
Yeah.
And then me as a writer with experience, I'll say, no, Reshi, I don't want you to pay me 500. I want you to give me credit. No, just give me 50,000 naira. Right?
Okay.
And then give me 1% of royalty.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So that 1%, imagine I'm getting paid that 1% for lifetime.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's a music business.
Yeah.
So instead of collecting 500k,
So,
but at the end of the month, probably, let's say at the end of the year, it depends on how you're being paid. Some people just want to drop in my account for that particular project.
Yes, back to back.
Or in fact, even my children and grandchildren.
Because I saw a clip yesterday like that from the guy that sang the songs of Lion King. He said like, that was in 1994. The guy was quite young. They wanted to pay him like upfront. The mother now said that no, they should pay him a certain amount. Then he'll be getting
like
payment
royalty.
They said that guy now doesn't even need to
work
so much.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. That's one thing our people here don't know. Like here in Jos.
Yeah.
To be precise, here in Jos.
Okay.
We are so ignorant about this thing. I know I have a friend that is a very good singer. He's a very talented singer and songwriter. In fact, I've been a student of his for about 10 years now. But at a point, he stopped putting out music.
Okay.
Yeah, he stopped putting out music because he wanted to study the system to know how he's going to be paid for his intellectual property instead of just putting out music. People can just listen to your music and enjoy themselves. But how do you get paid, Reshi? How do you get paid? You need returns. Do you know how? And another thing, right? The last person that gets paid in the cycle of the entertainment industry, right? The entertainment business, right? Is the artist.
Okay.
Yes, you're the last person that gets paid. Now, if I'm going, let's say I'm going to record a song, right?
Yeah.
I write my song myself. And then I pick up my guitar and start writing.
Yeah.
And after writing, I'll probably reach out to the producer and say, Bobby, how far? Get this song where I write, so can you produce this jam for me? And then Bobby will say, alright, no wala. We want to charge you 50K for the song. So I have to pay Bobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
After paying Bobby, probably if I don't know how to upload my music on digital platforms myself, I have to call someone and say, how far, bro? Get this jam with Bobby produced from you. How do we put it online?
Yeah.
Then you say, alright, no, like just paying 20K or 30K. I'll pay him again.
Yeah.
And after that, I will pay the guy that's going to do the design for the song. Right?
Yeah.
After that, I'll probably pay influencers to help me push the music. So you keep paying and you're going to be the last person that will pay. The only way you get paid sometimes is when you are invited for live events.
Yeah.
For gigs, they just give you small things. But the last person that gets paid is the artist. So the drive for the whole thing shouldn't be. The money is going to come. Consistency. Some people get the money after 10 years or after 15. And some people don't even get the money. I know someone. Yes, I know someone who became big after he died. Yes. I can't remember his name. He's a folk artist. And do you know why? He died as a result of depression, so he committed suicide. So it was after he died that he became a big artist.
That is the song where people started downloading the song.
Yes,
like
and his family is cashing out.
That's not fair.
The guy, I don't want to say what's on my mind anymore, but for real, right? Some of us, I'm not doing music because of the money. I'm doing music because I am married to music, and I want to say it's a do or die.
Like a calling. Right? Like
Yes,
it's calling to this level.
Do you know that music haunts me in my sleep? I swear.
Yeah.
I write songs in my dreams. I have a song called Fortune. Fortune came to me in form of a dream. I woke up and then I started writing the song. The lyrics said, we'll fall asleep, covered in darkness for safety, having wild dreams, imagination beyond, imagination beyond limitations. I've packed my bags. I'll be on a journey with my eyes on fortune. It came to me in a dream. And then I have another song called Unnoticed. Unnoticed came in form of a dream. I just woke up and then I started playing. Like, it comes with the melody and part of the lyrics.
Yeah.
So you just have to pick up whatever instrument you're playing and then you start laying the foundation.
Music is
it comes, people might not understand it well, but this is how it works for some of us. Have you ever seen a painter that does something and you feel like this is unreal? It's not possible for someone to do. But it's applied to every gift. It's applied to that person that plays football. It's applied to that person that does photography. It's applied to that painter. So if you're rooted to the right source, there is no limitation.
Word.
It's wonderful.
Okay. Let's talk about P-Man briefly before we talk about your events. You're aware that.
Sorry, Reshi. Sorry. Pardon me. Before we talk about P-Man, the first question I would like to ask is there an industry?
No, we don't have an industry, Joseph, to be sincere.
Okay.
We don't have an industry, we just have.
To begin with, okay.
See, let me see something, right?
Yeah.
we just have a bunch of people who have a hobby called music. We have people that have a hobby called comedy. We have a bunch of people who have a hobby called songwriting, singing, whatever it is. We treat these gifts as hobbies, not as businesses, not as brands, not as professionals.
This is, you know what I'm looking at, camera.
So there's no.
We don't have a system. There is no system.
So everybody knows they do it.
See here. Let me just keep this. No, but probably with you asked me about payment, right? Payment. So I'll probably get to what I have, but maybe I'll get to see that.
Okay.
But we don't have a system that is going to sustain the artist, that's going to sustain the talent, that person that has the talent.
Okay.
We have people that are just good with the talent. They are gifted, right?
Yeah.
But they don't know anything about the business part of it. While Lagos and other places are far, right? We've gone global.
Yeah.
Don't just even just pick up someone. You know that this person has the talent, but he doesn't know anything about the business part.
side. Yeah.
So your part is the talent. Bobby knows how to do this. I'll just come and meet Bobby and say, this is a business proposal. I have the money.
Yeah.
We have investors also, Reshi.
Okay.
Investors don't know anything about the business, but they have the money, so they meet the person that has the business idea, and then they say, okay, you go look for someone that has the talent. You understand?
Yeah.
Then the person that has the talent is going to be brought into the picture, and they set up systems whereby everybody is going to be paid. At the end of the day, everybody is going to have bread on the table. But it doesn't work like that.
What do you think is the problem?
The problem is ignorance. We don't know.
Yeah, well,
I'm serious. You know, the first thing, right, is we don't know. We have people that have the money in this town, but they don't know how to invest the money. So if I've written a lot of proposals, Reshi. I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to send out proposals to our company. Some of the proposals I go and meet people one-on-one. I say, see the idea. I went to one restaurant in town. I said, bro, you have a space, you have customers. I'll bring music. Right? My part is I will bring music. I will bring music, sing live music. Your part is sell your coffee. Sell your small chops. You have customers already. And then I have fans to love my music. So I'm going to bring my music and bring my fans. You're going to bring your product and then bring your customers who collaborate. Everybody's going to be paid.
Go home smiling.
All these people didn't agree. I'm serious. And I'm not giving up. I'm still going to do that. So we just don't have a structure. We don't have a system that's going to make everybody flourish and blossom. But we have all that it takes.
Exactly. You know, speaking of which, years back, just used to be a kind of and it's still. In terms of a lot of entertainment, should I say concert, a lot of the industries as far back as 2004, 5, 6, there was kind of an industry to an extent then. That's when the likes of what do they call it? That's the P Square, the Ice Sprays, Def Smooth, and the rest, they go to even Mr. Wolf, Saxo, Addiction. Do you understand? All of them put together, there used to be an event. There's a kind of a synergy.
Bobby.
Yeah.
It was just a movement, there was no system.
Okay, there was no structure.
It was just a movement.
Okay.
Do you understand? It was just people were just hustling.
Okay.
It was just normal hustling. Do you know how much some of these guys get paid for, let's say, even here? I know guys that get, if they perform at an event, they get paid to do it. Like small artists too, they get paid for just to go and sing for 5-10 minutes. They get paid like 400-500K. Some of them, right? It depends on the artist.
Is that quite achievable in jobs?
For where?
Didn't you hear that last one? The highest was
The highest
70K.
I was paid in this guy was 70K. Reshi.
Imagine.
Performer at an event. And I know people that are even bigger than me in this town, right? That have not even
Gotten that.
They've not even gotten that.
Wow.
Let's just be sincere to ourselves.
Wow. J City.
So now even the people that it's business, Reshi. It's business. Let's say the people that are even supposed to be paying on that it's probably the state government. So whenever the state government, in fact, state government invited one of them, he charged them. When they saw what he charged them, they didn't call him. This person knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And these people, we know that they have.
They do.
And they know.
They know.
He's got it. That's why they went for him.
So even imagine a place like Plateau State. You know, this is a major creative hub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine the government is going to invest into entertainment. Let's say we have out of 50 artists. You know that out of these 50 artists, at least we know like 10 that are really passionate and are driving and pushing. Right?
Yeah.
So why can't we support this 10? We see, for instance, let's say Ken has a program.
Yeah.
Let's push so amount of money to Ken. Doc Kazera has a program. Let's push so amount of money to Doc Kazera.
Yeah.
Arinze has a program. Let's push so amount of money to Arinze. Jantala has a program. Phil Dobson has a program. All these guys that are seriously doing their thing.
Yeah.
Let's put money and invest into these guys. At the end of the day, even if these guys don't come back and appreciate where the support is coming from, but at least they are recognized as global artists who came from jobs.
And
They will sell jobs in a way or the other. When you Google some of these artists, like let's say Asha and Prince and the jobs, so some of them are rooted from jobs. It's another way of selling this thing. You understand? So let's support, even if the government will come in and just chip in small money to support. If I have an event, like the event I'm doing, I'm not gotten any sponsors so far. Yes, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I reached out to people, nothing has come so far, but I am going to do it. So imagine if I have a budget of, let's say, just $1 million and then still come up and say, alright bro, let's give you 500K. It's going to go a long way.
Sure.
Probably I'll be able to get the rest of the 500K from private enterprises. So basically we don't have a system, we don't have a functional system. It's not working.
Okay, but with the new, P-Man members right now, with Elmo being in charge, Elmo.
Oh yeah, I like Elmo.
He's the governor. Do you think there's going to be any change at all?
Probably we're going to change. I like Elmo as a person. Frank met Elmo this month or so. So, but apart from the fact that I like him as a person, he's someone that has experience. He's someone that has been out there. He's one of the finest producers that we have. So I really pray for him. To be sincere, I pray for him to be able to perform and give a result. My experiences in the past with P-Man has been poor. I know of people who were there, they go to the state government and other institutions that were able to support the body, they give them money and then they just silence. And just siphon. So I just feel that it's going to be different.
So if you're asked for instance now, since you know Elmo, which makes at least you can still reach out to him, I'm just saying. Now, what are the first and first, or two things that you think should keep, or is it a set the ball rolling that you feel like once this thing is laid as the foundation, at least the others will come, afterwards.
The most important thing, Bobby, is to even set the foundation.
The foundation level.
There is no foundation. See it.
So what do you think they should do instead?
The first thing, right? The first thing I expect these guys to do, right, is to even set the foundation for someone to come and build on, for the sake of consistency and continuity. It's just like building, right? I come, I set the foundation. Bobby comes, lays the next layer. Reshi comes, Victoria comes, Eric comes, you keep building.
Yeah.
But you can't go from level 5. Start from level 1. Let's set up a system.
Yeah.
Let's set up a system. We know that. And when we're setting up a system, right, it has to be a transparent system.
Very.
It has to be a transparent system. Let the people know that okay, this is what is happening with him. To be sincere, I'm not even a member.
Why?
What am I? Have I benefited anything? I know people that have been members of Piman, but they have not benefited anything so far.
This is so good.
It's even easier for an artist, right? For independent artists, it's even easier if you have money. You don't even need all these bodies. Trust me. If you have money, you can push yourself, become a global artist.
Because I'm not.
Just show them.
Yeah.
But to be sincere, if there's going to be a proper system, fine, why not? I will join them. Agree.
That's beautiful. Alright. For us not to overflow their mind. So let's jump to your
show.
Yeah.
Afan Crib. And spring rolls.
For what?
And samosa. For yours truly, Reshi. And Eric said you should, I want to actually pay for me and another person.
You and Bobby.
Hey!
Bobby.
This is Reshi and Bobby's Unfiltered. So can you imagine?
So I need to get me a man before the 26th
I'm not
of
a man.
October.
Eric, I'm not a man.
I said my man.
Actually, I need a date. You can't see.
No. No offense. No.
Why don't you come with me?
After what you did. Me. No. So let's talk about your show. The name and everything.
Yeah.
Why Afan Crib?
Afan Crib, right? Afan is my travel name.
Afan.
Yeah, Afan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It means to rest or to tarry.
Oh.
So I think my mother gave me that name because I'm the last one.
Wow.
No wonder you're giving me last born vibes.
I'm not
You're
giving you last
just
one
shivering.
So
It's money speaking.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
I've always had this idea in my head, right?
Okay.
Where I can be able to bring 2 or 3 talents in once to sing. So I decided to use the food and then the music. So I already reached out to Jerry Jallo and my friend. Big shout out to Jerry Jallo. I reached out to Jerry Jallo and said, bro, this is the idea of my life. And then I know I have the idea very small. I got scared.
Okay.
I got scared because I felt this is too unconventional, it has never been done. What if we fail? What if people don't buy tickets? What if people don't show up? What if people don't support? So I went cold. I went cold, and after 2 or 3 months, I came up with another good idea. And then I talked to Jerry about the idea. He said, you just have ideas, but you need to execute them. So, but the latter idea I came up with was also good. But Jerry said, are you scared? He looked into my eyes and said, do you fear? Let's go with first idea. So that is the idea of food and then music.
Yeah.
So and then after a series of meetings, I think about 2 or 3 meetings, and then we said, okay, what is going to be the name of the event? So we said, is it going to be Eric Limani Live? Came up with names, and then I said, alright, let's just go home and think about it. And then while I was about leaving the house, in fact, I already had my hands holding the door. It was about pulled up. And then I remember what one of my friends said. His name is Dr. Zed. He said, we need to promote indigenous names. Right? And then I said to Jay, I said, why not call it Afan's Crib? Or Afan's house or Afan's something? And then Jerry said, Afan's Crib, so the idea of Afan's Crib is when you come for the event, we're going to have a mini kitchen stage, and then we're going to have a mini parlor, like a sitting stage. Like a crib.
Mommy, did you hear that?
Yeah. So just imagine if we have everything funded. We have good cameras, good photography, good vibe. Imagine if we are going to enjoy ourselves that in a standard environment, and then we put out that kind of content on YouTube. And then people get to enjoy it, It's going to go far. So we want to start this here in Jos. This is going to be the first edition. And the grace of God is going to be an annual. Every day. Every year we want to have.
Wow. So Eric Limani, what do you want Bobby to feel, when he leaves your show on the 26th of October? And what do you want him to
get out of Reshi?
I want him to get a memory that he's never going to forget. When he grows old, when he gets old, he hears the name of 2025. Maybe by then he'll be 90.
I'm telling you.
Like 2025. This guy telling his grandchildren and people I attended one event. This is how I want to create an impact that will last a long time. Timeless. Like timeless. So this is what we're trying to do. And it's not just about the event itself. It's not about the show.
Okay.
Right? It's about the content of the show. It's one thing to have a show.
Yeah.
You just have a show. But it's another thing to have a show with content, with good delivery, good So what I'm going to be doing for this event is to talk about reconciliation and forgiveness in Christian relationships between Bobby and Reshi, between Eric and Jordan. Right? We are in a generation whereby after a small heartbreak, we say like, is it called breakfast?
Yeah.
It's a small thing, they just say serve them breakfast.
Yeah.
People just move on quickly.
People block, delete, move on.
Gen Z.
I really believe in this, that there are a lot of relationships have failed, or I still feel that will have been resolved with just conversations, sincere conversations.
Sure.
Reshi, I made a mistake. Like if I am sincere, I'll come Reshi, I made a mistake. And I realized that it's going to be chaotic for me to live the next 10 or 5 or 20 years of my life. We actually decided not to. Can we solve this? I think it's possible to work it out. I will give money to work it out.
Yeah.
Make the efforts. It's not just in relationships, marriages. I have people that are divorced and I feel with conversations and problems. And then I have older people who were divorced and came back again. So don't forget that it has never been in God's will, or you never loved or appreciated or fancied the idea of God. It's meant for
extending his life threatening.
Exactly. But if in situations where things can be resolved peacefully, I think we should reconcile and instead of going from point A to point B.
I forgive you, Reshi.
Yeah.
Don't need your
forgive and move on. So that's what this event is going to be about. And on one other thing, right? You know how I got the idea of this forgiving and reconciliation?
No.
It was when I went to Bible school.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. I went to Bible school, and then one of the books to be treated was the book of Philemon. And the main idea for the book of Philemon is reconciliation and forgiveness. So there was a master and a slave. The slave did something wrong to the master, and then the consequence is supposed to be death. The master, the slave was supposed to die. But someone came in, to like a middleman came in to resolve the issue between the slave and then the master. So they were able to reconcile. And then they had fulfilled the relationship of friendship after that. So I felt, okay, let me apply this into relationship or marriage to see
Woo! It's steaming hot already for me.
So
I'm not looking forward to the 26th of October.
If you number one, if you have someone you're eyeing as a guy, a lady, or you have someone your ex, invite them.
Yes.
No, wait, Eric, wait.
I'm inviting my ex-girlfriend with Reshi.
Yeah.
Not because I want to reconcile, because I want to forgive.
Dude,
It's one thing to forgive
oh, but there's
another thing to
bad
reconcile. So
okay, maybe we should invite your exes, but I'm not inviting no ex.
you know, that's for me.
Before I actually like move on from someone, I make sure that yes, I digest the whole thing. I forgive the person. Then you block, you delete, you blacklist, you move on.
it's still fine. It's not
I'm not holding a grudge against anyone.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It all depends on
Honestly, Victoria, if there's anyone that has offended you and you invite the person, everything come. Eric will do justice to the whole situation on the 26th of October 2025. Yes, your judge. Glad to say Nigeria and Afan Crib.
That's what it is.
Honestly,
You
Come
got
on board.
come on board.
Seriously.
I wish we could continue this conversation, but you know what, we have to wrap it up here, right?
Yeah.
Any final words? Anything you wanted to say?
Where can
Maybe
people follow you?
we forgot to make mention of. Then you can share your social media handles with us. I'm sure a lot of people want to follow you online.
They're pretty late.
My name is Afan, but popularly known as Eric Limani. You can check me out on every social media handle as Eric Limani. And I always say this, I'm a firm believer of Jesus Christ. I believe in the ministry.
Always.
Of Jesus Christ. I am a Jesus God. As imperfect as I am, I love God. And the most painful and the worst thing that can ever happen to any human being is to come here on earth and leave earth without knowing God. It's the worst thing that can ever happen to me.
Alright.
So wherever you are, find God, know God. And when I say God, I mean find Yahweh. And find I am what I am. Yeah, and I hope to see you on the 26th of October at Alliance Francais. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna have a very good time. Music, food, good vibes. There's gonna be a lot of forgiveness. There's going to be a lot of crying.
That means tears. Exactly.
Reshi, I can make you cry.
You will not make
Whoa,
me cry.
let's have it.
The only thing that will make me cry on that day
No, why
is
you
shawarma.
No.
But lie down, I will cry.
See, I know Reshi now. Reshi, that's emotional. But she be acting all boss baby. Boss what?
Don't try boss baby with me.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching this particular episode of the Reshi and Unfiltered podcast. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for following, for sharing, for telling your friends about us. We sincerely appreciate it.
Yeah.
So please do remember to subscribe if this is your first time of watching. We are on YouTube and on Facebook.
Yeah. So
I remain yours truly, Reshi.
3 things, brother.
and be to the baby. Why?
Thank you, Victoria, for being behind the scene.
Yeah.